current reads, talking about books. I don't know. Yeah, I actually had a comment under one of my last videos that was saying I could listen, you were whispering about anything, and so I thought, okay, why not doing a more randomly video? Maybe it doesn't have to always be very, structured stuff. Okay, if any of my videos are really structured, who am I? Who am I lying to? I think mostly myself. Okay, yeah, but I wanted to film another video. To hold my schedule, to stick to my schedule plan or to my upload plan. If you don't know, I upload 2 videos a week. 2 videos. And one on Wednesday, one on Sunday. So if you like bookish ASMR or stuff like that, consider subscribing. Yeah. I will talk about like my current reads. If you saw my October reading month, I don't know in which order I'm gonna upload the videos because I just filmed my October reads. But maybe this will be a spoiler to you. I only read 3 books in October, which is not a lot for me personally. And I feel like in a bit of a reading slump. So I will just show you, if you follow me on Fable, which you can definitely do. I would love if you would follow me on Fable. I write like little reviews about all the books that I read in English, just for you guys to follow me. I think I have 1 follower on Fable, but that's okay. I think it's also a good practice to write my thoughts down. If you follow me on Fable, you will see that I have 3 books currently on my reading right now shelf. I don't know how to call it. And the first of that is this German non-fiction book, Die psychotische Gesellschaft, wie wir Angst und Ohnmacht überwinden, by Ariadne von Girard. I started this one on my vacation a few months ago, to be honest, or weeks, I don't know, but a while ago. And it's written kind of complicated, so I just stopped reading it. I also will not tell you what it is about because I feel like it's really hard saying that in English, and I also don't really know that much. It's a political book. That's what I know, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will get like a random burst of energy to read this book someday, but I think this will take some time because I have other things to do right now that are very hard for my brain, so that's not really my priority, to be honest. And another book that I have on my right now reading shelf for now some time is this one, which is triggering. It talks about yeah, it's about a woman who has a boyfriend, and this boyfriend wants to marry her. He asks her to marry him, and she doesn't answer right away. And it says back on here, she has a lot of things, but one thing she doesn't want to be is anybody's wife. And it's not that this man is like not good for her or anything, but it's more like, yeah, about her past, about living as a woman in our society, what you have to endure. And he doesn't understand, of course. Well, of course, but he doesn't understand, and is of course a little bit mad. And yeah, this book is like she has 7 days to decide, and it's kind of like her going through her past, also her going through stuff that was told to her by other women or other girls, and yeah, it's depressing. So yeah, that's why I kind of stopped reading it, because as I said multiple times, I'm right now in my practical semester in university. So I study special needs education. I'm going to school, like to a school for 4 days a week, and on the other days I also have a lot to prepare, and I also have some seminare. I talk with my professors and stuff like that, and oh, this made me realize that I have a I meet with someone tomorrow and I forgot it. Good that I remember right now. But yeah, so this yeah, I only had time to read like before bed for some weeks, and I didn't want to read a book like that before bed. So that's why I stopped reading this. Yeah, but I definitely wanna pick it up again. But let's see when. To be honest, maybe in some months. But because I don't really feel like reading a book that depressing right now. Even though, as I said, I think it's really good. I mean, I read 44 pages. What can I really say about this book? Okay, and yeah, when I feel like that I'm in a bit of a reading slump, I try to pick up like more easy books to read, because unfortunately I have a lot of more depressing books. Yeah, and books with heavy topics. Also some books that are maybe a little bit more hard to read. A lot of literary fiction books where not a lot of stuff happens, and yeah, I mean, I love my book. I love my books. But for times like that, it's a bit hard. And yeah, so when I finished my last book, which you can see in my October wrap up, I started this one, which I also showed you in my no, what do I say? Not also, which I showed you in my secondhand book haul, because I also got it's because I filmed the October wrap up, and one of the books there was like easy, but it is not apparently, at least for me. Maybe this was also like only that day. Yeah, I don't know, but I stopped it. Yeah, let's read like the first paragraph. He is a doctoral student consumed by calculations on time travel, which he uses as a distraction from the destructive thoughts. She's a bipolar counterfeit artist undergoing court-ordered psychotherapy. By the end of the story, these things will be true, but this is not a story about endings. Yeah, very mysterious, also very interesting, I feel, but yeah, just not for me right now. Yeah, and then what I like to do when I'm in a reading slump, as I said, is reading more easy books, or books that are a little bit like more fast-paced, where more stuff happens. And I was actually waiting for another second-hand book, but there was some trouble with the shipping. Yeah, like the shop where I should have picked it up from, couldn't find it. And yeah, then one day they randomly found it. I don't know. I feel like it was there for a week, but when I was there for the first time, they couldn't find it. But I have it here right now. Yeah, this is We were liars. We were lies. We were lies by E. Lockhart. And this was a really interesting, this was a really popular book. This is a thriller, and this is like how do you say verlag in English? Yeah, but they always have this like what's in it, and normally there's different stuff standing there, but it all says liar, like liar. Okay. Yeah, this is a very popular thriller, I think, and I don't know why I don't really enjoy thrillers most of the time. I don't know, they don't really interest me, but something about this book made me want to read it for like a long time. On the back it says, we are liars, we are beautiful and privileged, we are correct and broken, a tale of love and romance, a tale of tragedy, which are lies, which is truth, you decide. Yeah, let's see. This would be a book that I would have picked up, I think, when I was in my reading slump. But as I said, I couldn't get it because they couldn't find it. Yeah, but let's see. I'm very interested in reading this. I think when it comes to books where I'm not. No, let's start this sentence again. When it comes to books whose genre I normally don't enjoy, sometimes it's the cover that makes me think, no, this book will be different. This book will be so different from all the other books of that genre. And I think because this cover is, I don't know, kind of mysterious, kind of, I don't know. I like the cover, and I think this is why I think this will be something very different, but I'm not sure. I also heard that some people really love this, some people hate this, and that is also making me more interested, to be honest. Yeah, let's see. It's very short, so could be a good read. Yeah. So, but as I said, I didn't have this. How many times do I want to say it? But yeah, I didn't have that book, and yeah, I mean, I had to read something. I feel like I always need a book, because even if I don't really read it regularly, I feel like I need a book that I'm reading right now. And that brought me to this one, which is a German edition, so you don't know what that means. But I will tell you, it's called Sturmhöhe. And this is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Yeah. I started reading it. Can you see my bookmark? It's here. I think I'm 133 pages in. I'm like on 30% of the book, and oh my god, I love it. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. I expected something wildly different. Because of course the title Wuthering Heights makes you think of some like mysterious book where, I don't know, kind of dark, maybe twisted, I don't know, but because it's written by Emily Bronte, and this is bad, but in my mind I put Jane Austen and how was the other Bronte sister called? Oh my god, I have to know. Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte Bronte. I had to look in my bookshelf, but it was really dark, so I couldn't really see it, but I think it's Charlotte Bronte. So I put Jane Austen and Charlotte Bronte and Emily Bronte in one yeah, I thought they were all the same. In German you could say, I put them all together in a pot. So, ich werfe sie alle in einen Topf. So, this means you think they are all the same. And, I mean, of course, Jane Austen and Charlotte Bronte are also different from each other, but it were those stories told by women, like also the POV in the story is a woman. It's always a love story. It takes place in like certainly the same time. I'm not an expert, so if you really know about literature, you maybe think, oh my god, stupid girl, shut up. But yeah, I know, it's bad from me, but yeah, I thought they were all the same. And then I started this because I'm in a book club by a German booktuber, Joanna June. If someone of you is German, check her out. I think I really like her videos, her book videos. She also published a novel, actually. And yeah, she has a book club, and they read, or we read this book at the book club. And I bought it extra for the book club. I mean, I bought it especially for the book club. And I mean, it's an October book, and it's when I'm recording this is the 28th of October. surprised in the first like sentence because it's actually written in the POV of a man, which doesn't make it a better book or anything. I mean, I also I love books in the POV of a woman, but you know what I mean. I expected something like Jane Austen and Charlotte Bronte, like Jane Eyre from Charlotte Bronte, and of course that was something I didn't expect, so a surprise. And then also this book is kinda dark, it's kinda twisted, it's kinda mysterious, it's kinda interesting. I don't know, it caught me off guard, to be honest. I really like this. Yeah, all the characters are a little bit like not good people. All of them are unlikable, and I kinda enjoy that. I kinda do, yeah. So, I feel like this is the book that took me out of my reading slump, which I wouldn't have thought in a million years, because it's a classic, and mostly classics are also like written more complicated language, but I feel like this one isn't. There's this one man in this story that has an accent, and when he speaks, I'm like, what the fuck is he telling me? I can't understand you. But he doesn't talk a lot, so I just think, okay, I will get the story even if I don't understand you. Yeah, but so far I can recommend. It is also like the vibes for fall and also for winter. So if you think, oh no, I can't read it in the fall, no, read it in winter. I think it also takes place in winter, to be honest. So that makes completely sense, and this far I can recommend it. Yeah, let's wait until my November wrap up in like a month, and then I will tell you about it. Yeah, but yeah, let's end the video here. This was like my little random video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking, consider subscribing, and I have to end the video because there will be a little watermark anytime soon. I have like this app which I'm recording with, and it only lets me take 1 hour, and then there's a little watermark. So let's end this video here.